All right, so we have clown shoes, and this is the Gordo. It's an imperial. What am I saying? Pumpkin stout. Is this saying? I cannot. Oh, brewed with spices and aged in bourbon barrels. I don't know what miracle happened. Stouts age well, so it was from last year. It's still phenomenal. If they're coming out already, I'm gonna tell you now, it's gonna come out already. Anything pumpkin, if you like it, if you're going for it, cool. Anybody's not into it, cool. Skip this. People that are into it or want to try it, I like Wick for Brains. That's a regular pumpkin amber. I enjoy not the Warlock, which it made me sad. I try to do my best to like a lot of beers, but sometimes I just can't like them. There's the Black O-Lantern. It is one that's by Wasatch, and that's a stout with pumpkin I like. So we'll see what happens. I'm thinking the barrel age would also make this appropriate. That actually tones down the pumpkin a little bit and mellows it out. So yeah, pumpkin's actually very flavorful. Just don't have to worry about that. Let's do this. Oh, this blanket. All right, it's looking like a pretty light bodied for being barrel aged, but definitely it's barrel aged because it doesn't have that much pop on the fizz, but you agitate a little bit. I'm not gonna do as much because my girlfriend wants to enjoy this. This is more of her, stouts is more of her thing, but I am loving this. Getting the sweet, dark chocolate, a little bit of coffee bitter. Definitely catching just enough of that pumpkin on the nose. Oh, nope, come on, y'all. Spices, very usually it's cinnamon, sometimes nutmeg. They could do like coriander, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, that's mostly what I'm getting off the nose. I'm catching like a sweet vanilla. That's probably from the bourbon. It comes with it. Wow. That pumpkin's there, but I'm getting all these beautiful notes from the stout. It's actually kind of, to me, the maltiness and the barrel age added something to make it, I feel more, and get more of the sweetness, but it's pleasant. It's not overwhelming. So it's almost like a dark chocolate coffee pumpkin pie in liquid form. That's kind of like what I'm getting. It's almost like a pumpkin spice espresso with a nip of bourbon in it. It's phenomenal. It's slightly chilled so it doesn't hit me hard, but as it's sitting in my hands warming up, you can definitely get it. So I'm gonna be here for one more minute at least, try and get a little bit warm out of it. Always on the oak, I always expect to maybe get some smoke, but it's very minor because if you are getting it, it's already been used already to get the beautiful flavor into the whiskey or bourbon. But I'm getting almost like it's been on the stove, but then that coffee grounds bitterness kicks in, but it's very subtle, and it just whisks in. So nothing is like overwhelming smacking. You're just getting a wave of this, a wave of that, a little bit of this, and then that comes through, and the pumpkin's over here, and the coffee's coming out. And it's just, this is I'm loving because I'm getting constant. So for me, the best barrel age was Southern Star. They got their Buried Hatch. It's already a phenomenal beer. I need to do that. I saw it, but this was expensive, and I spent like 40 bucks and bought like 7 beers. So I'm trying to be careful. I'm not trying to burn all my money, but I definitely want to put some quality beers in front of you. Clown Shoes does not play around. Every single one of the pictures have clown shoes in it. It has a cool little story, but it seemed like a corny thing in the beginning, but you have like their agave IPA and stuff, and you fall in love with them. They're just phenomenal. They have a coconut chocolate sombrero, a Mexican sombrero, and then a sombrero, which is, well, I think it's like the regular imperial and that one. And it's just a stout Mexican style, spice style, and they have multiples of them, but they're pretty solid and not my absolute favorite, but they're really good. Obviously, this one's amazing. And their IPA is super dank, hoppy, flavorful, fruity, just ridiculous. So I have nothing bad to say about them. I've enjoyed their beers, just a little pricey. Usually 4-packs, but they're tall boys. But you're gonna get your money's worth. I'm telling you that right now. You pay $10 for a beer, you're gonna. I could do this once in a great while. So if you want to treat yourself to something nice, Clown Shoes is the way to go. That's phenomenal. Yeah. So I was saying, Southern Star, Buried Hatchet. They barrel aged that one. It's not the highest ABV, but hands down the most complex flavor going on. This is right behind that for the holiday stouts with pumpkin in it. It didn't look like it was for the holidays. It just had like a See the can one more time. It just has the pumpkins in there and a guy's skateboarding. And there's the clown shoes. In every picture, you'll see clown shoes. Sometimes there's a lot. Sometimes it's not obvious. And then most of the time, it's on the main character half the time. So yeah, Gordo. All right. Gourd is a type of family that the squash is in, I believe. If I'm saying it right, something like that. So they use that name. So you have like Gourd was another from a different company. So you'll see a lot of play on those words. Very fun stuff. I love it when they get creative and use their minds. 2 thumbs up. If I had a third one, I throw it up there. It's phenomenal. So there it is. Bam. This is good. Thank you, Clown Shoes. I hope anyone that wants a stout, that wants to try one, I'm gonna recommend one of the other ones first, even though you might not like it. Because when you do good ones, it can really mess up your threshold for other ones. So you really want to build up to that. Don't go straight into the Imperial ones. Try a couple of the regular ones. Black Lantern, Warlock, which is very limited. Get your hands on it if you can. Things like that. See what you think about them. Then try that one, and you'll know where you're at and which ones you like, obviously, and then you can get it all the time. So hopefully this is informative. It helped you out. Have a great day. Be safe, and do drink carefully too. Just because you're home doesn't mean you can't go crazy. You can go a little loopy and then end up falling down. So I just want you to be safe. Enjoy your beer. Have a good day, and take care.